Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jessica Moore. We begin with that breaking news out of Brooklyn, where Woodhull Hospital has been evacuated and temporarily closed down. The facility suffered serious electrical damage during yesterday's storm. CBS 2's Jennifer Bisram has the breaking details from Bed-Stuy.
Over 100 patients were transferred out of Woodhull Hospital here today due to power outages at the hospital from all the rain yesterday. We're told that the hospital has to be fully evacuated before crews can actually work on the problem. As of this hour, still 50 patients need to be transferred out. CBS 2 cameras capture patients at Woodhull Hospital being put into medical evacuation transportation units Saturday, one day after heavy rain caused serious flooding across the 5 boroughs, including here in Brooklyn.
There was an energy outage, and the hospital was running on emergency backups. And as soon as those were starting to run out, the hospital had to close down and evacuate the patients who were in the hospital to go to sister hospitals.
Council member Chio Say, who represents this part of Brooklyn, says as Con Edison crews work to get the power back on, hospital staff is doing all they can to make sure patients are transferred safely to other health and hospitals facilities.
They're on the ball in terms of making sure that their most at-risk patients are taken care of. Obviously, those who require the most amount of resources, both within the care at Woodhull as well as where they're being transferred, are being taken care of very sensitively.
Mayor Eric Adams held a news conference Saturday afternoon saying the evacuation is an interagency response.
We wanted to make sure that the patients heard from their doctors first. That was so important to us, that the doctors can interact with the patients and let them know exactly what we were doing.
And the mayor also said that thankfully there was no loss of life. No one was seriously injured. It's still unclear when the power will be back on and patients will be allowed to come back into the hospital. In the meantime, leaders in this community say if you want to check on a family member who you have here at the hospital, there's a number you can call for that information. Head to our website. Outside of Woodhull Hospital in Brooklyn, Jennifer Bisram, CBS 2 News.